Well, I'm sure it goes without saying why I'm wearing the sick hoodie today, Jay. Until I started this project, I would have sworn that I never got sick. Also, I have a cold, and it's not so bad considering I learned how to blow my nose last year. Something that I'm finding is a wonderful accomplishment. On the bright side, I've started back into something that is very nostalgic to me, so it's been pretty easy to distract myself. And that is, of course, my all-time favorite game ever, Diablo 2. Not that I expect that any of you are die-hard Diablo 3 fans, because who is? But Diablo 2 has really just won over my heart. And about every 3 years, I restart and play it through again for the past 12 years now. And I really think the most critical portion of why I like this game so much is purely the nostalgia of it. I feel like we always had a pretty relevant gaming system when we were growing up, and we played lots of other games, but none of them ever really stuck with me the way this one did. And having grown up, I never really became a gamer of any kind. It's just this one specific game. A game that is actually a sequel that I've never actually played the original version of. My question: what sparks nostalgia? Why is something in particular nostalgic? Because I've thought about this question a lot, and especially with this one specific game, because I've never really understood what it is about it that I like so much. Like, why do I even enjoy this game? The best conclusion I could come to, Jay, is that for me, this game, when we started playing this together, it was the start of me feeling like you and I weren't just brothers, but we were actually friends. You and one of our neighbor friends growing up played Diablo all the time, and you guys were so into it. And I think Mom and Dad's rule was I had to be 12 before I finally got to play. And I remember it was so important to me to be good at the game so that I could hang with you guys. So I would play essentially non-stop, hope for sick days so I could spend the entire day at home getting better. But I cared so much about my success in the game because of the perceived impact it would have on my real life. And over a long period of time, it turned out that I was actually pretty good. Arguably better than you. But finally I reached the point in the game where it pretty much capped off. There was no reason to continue to level my characters. I had pretty much beaten the game in its entirety, and just the incentive to keep playing eventually ran out. And that was that. But now every time I pick it back up again, I feel like there's a small part of me that thinks being good at this game again will make me a cooler little brother. That's the nostalgia of it to me. That is why I love this game so much. And I don't think any other game could ever top it, because there's no other way any other game could actually have the same meaningful experience attached to it the way this one does. So for my question of the day, what is something that you are nostalgic about, and can you figure out why? Leave that in the towel section down below, and Jay, I am off to get some sleep. I will see you on Tuesday.